Investigation is getting deeper into how and why the human skeletal remains of 3 women were found in and around an apartment complex in southeast Washington. Our Janice Park is live there. Janice, investigators were out there once again today, this time with cadaver dogs and a chainsaw. Tell us about that.
Hi, Adam. When I arrived here at 11 a.m., this is the apartment complex that firefighters and police were focused on. And that is because this apartment complex is right next door to the apartment complex where human remains were found last week. Now, take a look right down here. You can see all the debris here. This is where the chainsaw kind of ripped through the wall to this crawl space. We're invited here by resident Mercedes Carter, and police are not saying what they may or may not have found here. We watched as investigators with a chainsaw and canine dogs in hand expanded their search to an apartment next door to where skeletal remains were found last week. We met 3 people today, all deeply affected by the remains found of 3 women in Southeast D.C. First is Adan Escobar, the plumbing contractor who stumbled on the first remains about 2 p.m. Wednesday. These are pictures he took of what he saw in a crawl space.
After the scalp, we saw the jaw, so we think that was a human remain.
If it wasn't for you, they might have never found these skeletal remains. What do you want to say to the families of these 3 women?
I would like to they find a criminal for these women.
Yes, and it's go all the way back.
Mercedes Carter lives in the apartment complex police were searching today. Tell me a little bit of what happened. This is right outside of your home in this apartment complex.
Well, I don't know actually what happened because I got a text at work stating that they was cutting drywall. So this is what I came home to. And I have kids that stay here. Ain't no telling what's in there or what might come out of there. It's just unacceptable. I don't know. This is what I know. This is all I know. I came home to this.
Is it a little frightening to know that they were possibly looking for more human remains?
Chill bumps right now.
And if you follow me up the stairs here, we are across the street from where some of the human remains were found. Now, police were searching this area for hours right here, and they have not told us whether they found anything so far. Then there's William Bailey, who watched on his street as police found 1 woman's human remains. Then 2 more in a shallow grave a few days later. And again today, more searching. This is no way for someone to be buried, right?
Right, no. You know, there's no way for somebody to treat a human body like that.
And I called and emailed DC police several times today asking what exactly they were doing here in this crawl space, and they are choosing not to comment at this time. We are live in Southeast tonight. Janice Park, WUSA 9.
We'll keep asking for answers. Janice, thank you. Now, we also called the D.C. Medical Examiner's Office to see if they had any more information on these women or even how old the remains are, but they didn't have any updates either. Leslie?